Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Pisces May 4, 2022. Whatever irks you now may be magnified several-fold today, so try as best you can to not dwell on the negative. Your strong need for grounding and stability might be a bit shaken by a force that is urging you to be more spontaneous and adventuresome. Don't feel like you necessarily need to change your course of action, but do be aware that there is likely to be opposition because of the current trajectory you are on. You could be confused about your social options. You might have received multiple invitations. Different groups of friends might want to get together with you now. You could be invited to several different parties. Meanwhile, your romantic partner might want to go out and do something with you. Don't let all of these choices overwhelm you. Remember that the goal in all of this is to have fun. A chance to earn a small amount of money, perhaps by putting in a little extra work at home, might come your way today. You could hear about it through a female friend or colleague. A male visitor might come to your home at some point, perhaps to help with some work that needs to be done. This promises to be a very exciting day, with a lot of stimulation that could keep you occupied late into the night. What's happening in your personal relationships? It seems as though you are looking for a fight. Could it be that someone has stolen a leadership position right out from under your nose? You have a natural tendency to be the leader of the group, yet now you find yourself confronted by resistance. You might want to get involved in a new group project. Doing so will help everyone to reconcile. There is a world out there waiting to be discovered. Your increased dynamism will spur other people into joining in. Be flexible and spontaneous, maybe traveling to a new town or on a short journey. Rediscovering your own local area can also be very inspiring, and even more enjoyable in the company of others. You're still trying to make sure you have things straight, and that might take all day. It's a good time to hang on to your receipts and otherwise make sure everything works out right. You feel independent, open to fresh experiences. Don't be rushed too quickly into anything, even if you've a real opportunity to get to know someone new and interesting. Irrespective of whether you fall hopelessly in love or have a set plan, your love life is evolving in new ways. Try to make them the best. Today you just might want to cut yourself off from the world and hide. Your backyard or bedroom seems especially attractive to you right now, and you might have just purchased a new paperback that you're dying to read. You won't even feel like sharing a meal with the rest of the household. Don't worry about this. We all want some time alone occasionally. Your family should understand. Watch your pocketbook and spending today, especially if you have a gift to purchase. A 9-day can enhance your generosity, which tends to be pretty strong in an 8, anyhow. Consider putting your creativity to the test, rather than forking out the dough. Perhaps you can make something that will prove to even more special to the recipient. Give this a try and see what you come up with. Look for ways to make your gift as personal as you can. This is a good day for pushing ahead in the marathon race. If you are aimed at a goal, you should move closer to achieving it. Your endurance and determination are being tested right now, so concentrate on the smaller steps that will lead up to the final glory. A project could become accelerated today, or a promising relationship in your personal life could start to heat up. Thanks to the moon's departure from your work sector 2 days ago, you not only have an intuitive read on work and job matters, but time to unpack a download of information and messages before Venus return tomorrow ushers in a new wave. Until then, Venus is working to make the most of her last full day in a fun, playful, romantic and creatively charged part of your chart. This is a day for following your heart, and it comes just as the moon is wrapping up an eclipsing new moon in your relationship sector. The moon is working to squeeze as much as possible out of its final hours in your relationship sector, and as it wraps up an eclipsing new moon. As the moon crosses the lunar nodes, this will expose any balance issues between your personal and relationship needs. Yet at the same time, a friendly aspect to Pluto, in his early days in retrograde motion in your communications sector, is a chance to give your emotional responses, relationships, the past, and unsaid words a voice. Our eyes in the sky. Today, the Moon in Gemini connects with Jupiter, Mars, Uranus, Venus, and Saturn. We can attest to the fact that by activating 5 planets, the lunar energy, as well as emotions, will be powerful throughout the day. First, when the Moon aligns with Jupiter in Pisces, it broadens the heart and spirit. The energy helps us become more open and kind to others, something we can all embrace at the moment. Next, when the Gemini Moon connects with Venus and Mars, both of which are in Capricorn, we can expect to feel as though we're taking action to align ourselves with relationships that acknowledge our truest desires. Finally, Uranus asks us to shift our mindset, while Saturn pushes us to take action around personal evolution and growth, which seems harder than ever. Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, and the Moon are strongly defined, which is why it's important to pay attention to themes of commitment and loyalty. You might have to do some work to earn others' trust, or vice versa, which you might not want to do, but the presence of Uranus makes it necessary. In the morning, the Gemini Moon sextiles Jupiter in Pisces, inspiring us to enjoy life's Epicurean pleasures. Notably, we wish to be charitable with what we have. This could be as nuanced as sharing our philosophies or beliefs, or as simple as sharing a meal. Honesty reigns supreme, engendering trust and kindness. Our idealism shines through in our interactions. Even those who meet us in bad faith may be disarmed by our sincerity and instead resolve to act honorably with us. Before noon, the Moon trines Mars in Capricorn. Both of these influences are exalted in their signs, making the melding of these energies an embodied and harmonious one. Events transpire which make us aware of our strengths. Hard work and patience help us meet our goals, yet we won't feel like we must rush to the finish line. Having a positive attitude and adopting a pragmatic approach delivers a stress-free success story, whether in business, family matters, or even asking a crush out on a date. It might not be the most romantic energy around, but this common-sense lunation helps you deal with reality in a very practical way, allowing you to get the tough stuff done in a simple and very matter-of-fact manner. What will make your life easier? Think of the little details now that will help you make the transition to a new season a little easier. Organize a closet or your work desk. Get a jump on spring cleaning, dust your bookcases and computer equipment. Start on all those little tasks that require attention to detail, because you have plenty of that now. And keeping your mind busy helps keep it off of bigger issues and problems that can lead to catastrophe-type thinking.